Hello, and thank you for watching Central Valley Business. I am your host, Johnny Freeborn, and my first guest is Aletha Lang.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. Tell me about Aquarius Aquarium. That's your business, correct?
That's our business. We began 36 years ago, and we help people with their aquariums.
36 years.
36 years.
In the Central Valley. Wow.
All in the Central Valley. So our philosophy is relieving stress through beautiful aquariums. Okay. And so we help people with their aquariums. We custom design them. Oh. So if you want a unique one to fit in a certain space,
okay, we
install them. We maintain them regularly.
All right, and we're looking at some photos here.
Oh, yeah.
That's stuff you guys have built then.
So, no, not all of it. I mean, there are some things that people already have. That one was a built-in that we were at the very beginning, and that actually still needs all the innards, but you'll see some other pictures of the built space as they remodeled. So it's a very unique space, three-sided. That was really fun. And it is a beautiful aquarium that we maintain, saltwater with gorgeous fish. That's saltwater.
So how does that, it's different from freshwater as far as upkeep and things like that?
Well, the basics are the same, but the nuances of the information that you need to know on how to manage a different, environment, it's different that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to do with aquariums?
Look at them and relax.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, I think that's the key. I think most people, I mean, I'm not talking about hobbyists because it's a really serious hobby, and those people tinker with their aquariums every day. They love their aquariums. They love their watery pets, and they interact with them.
Okay. Do you guys do stuff like build it into the wall, or
We do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Build it in the wall. We work with contractors. We're not contractors, but we work with people, and we can do the biggest of things and the littlest of things. I mean, we actually maintain, little orbs that sit on desktops.
Orbs? What do you mean?
Oh, there's a product line that's a bio orb, and it's just a round tank with a little light on top. And
that sounds
fun. We maintain, nothing's too small.
Okay.
And nothing's too big.
So Aquarius Aquariums, where are you guys located?
We operate out of an office in Sunnyside. So we come to you.
All right.
People don't bring their aquariums to us. We have to go to them. So if somebody wants an aquarium or needs help with their aquarium, we encourage them to call us, and we make an appointment, and we provide them with an estimate. And every aquarium has its nuances. So there isn't anything that's, rubber stamped, or it's not a cookie cutter. It's different fish, different filters, different sizes. So
okay. And do you guys have a web presence where people can go and look?
Oh, absolutely. We have a website, aquariusaquarium.com, and we're also on Facebook, so you can look us up on Facebook, Aquarius Aquarium Inc.
Very good. It sounds like a fun job. You get to.
It is.
Do you actually get to put the fish and the creatures in the tank?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, our clients, when they want to get something new, saltwater, we really recommend, having a quarantine system. Mm-hmm. So fish will come in, we'll quarantine them, hold them, especially the unique saltwaters. Like right now, we have a beautiful blonde tang. It's a saltwater fish that we've had for about 6 weeks, and we tried all sorts of foods. It wasn't, you just can't put in food and assume that they eat. So we tried 100 different kinds of things.
And that's why you quarantine them, to kind of isolate what it is they eat?
Yes, because if they don't eat, they die.
Right.
Fish, they don't eat, they die. And so we found...
That happens to me too.
I know. That's right. So, so we found a food, and he's starting to thrive really well, and he'll be going to the owner probably another week or so.
All right.
That's fun.
Yeah.
To be able to do that and help them.
Right. What's the weirdest or most bizarre creature you've seen from the sea? I mean, I'm sure they're pulling out new. These sea creatures.
Myself diving.
Oh no, I mean, just what if people put in their tanks? It's just like, that's a weird looking thing.
Well, I don't know.
Or is it pretty basic?
It's just, well, probably the reef tanks. Well, the reef tanks, they have a lot of weird, strange looking things that are very small.
I see.
I love the conch snails. They're pretty funny. They fight a lot, and they bury themselves in the sand, and then they smell the food, and they stick up like a big snout kind of a thing, and they smell and they run. It's fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I posted a little video on Facebook once.
All right. So you are on Facebook?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Facebook, Aquarius Aquarium Inc. and web aquariusaquarium.com.
Make sure and get a hold of them. Aletha Lang, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to share before we go?
No.
Very good. Well, thank you again, and I hope you come back sometime.
Thank you.
All right. We'll be right back.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
Welcome back to Central Valley Talk. Again, I'm your host, Johnny Freeborn, and we have Aletha Lang. Aletha. Gosh.
That's
Aletha.
okay.
Aletha,
That's
welcome
okay.
back. And,
Thank you.
I totally botched it last interview. You had some important details to share with us.
Well, I just wanted to add that Aquarius Aquarium Institute, which is our nonprofit, really came from the work that we do with our business, right? Teaching people about the fish in their aquariums. So we founded a nonprofit, Aquarius Aquarium Institute, which you might have heard about. We're working to eventually build a public aquarium here in the Valley for the students and the people and family that lives here. So we have an event April 1st. It's our Run for the Reef. It's a 5K run at 7.
Okay.
And then a 2-mile walk at 8 out on the Sugar Pine Trail. So we meet behind the Edwards Cinema and go there. So if you go to aquariusaquarium.org, then there's a whole lot of information about, you can click on it and you can sign up and get a really
registration stuff
yeah
there. Okay.
yeah it's and we have a great original sea turtle T-shirt. We do an iconic design every year. It's different. So anyway, so we do educational outreach with the Institute. So we do teaching tide pools, where we bring living California tide pool animals into the classroom.
Okay.
And all ages. We mentor with a couple of projects out at the CART, the Center for Advanced Research and Technology High School in Clovis.
Okay.
And we do a salmonids in the classroom. And so the kids are coming out feeding the little salmon, and they're really growing, and then we'll release them.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's got to be
it's really fun. It's so much fun to work with the children and expose them to something that they
All I
have
got to
never
see
done.
growing as a kid was, putting a seed in the ground and seeing a little plant in the classroom. But
Plants are great.
But what you were saying was the fish again, the salmon.
Salmon. So they got these little fry, or the little eggs, and then they grow them to fry. They hatch. Then they bring them out to the Institute tanks, which is a large aquarium outdoors. They eat live food. They grow really fast, and then we take a field trip up to the Merced River, and release them through the Fish and Wildlife.
How fun!
It's kind of a cooperative thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we do that as well as raise money and awareness for a public aquarium eventually. But right now, we've gotten the approval for our aquaculture building, which will be where all of the filters are in the basement. And so before we can do that, we have to have our fire protection tank, and that'll be going up this summer. They were laying the cement pad just this week, so we're making progress. And so I invite everybody, including you. Get up in the morning and come out for a walk. It should be a really nice day.
It does sound like fun. And so when you say aquaculture, is that, what do you mean by aquaculture?
Aquaculture is where you hold fish and then you propagate them. So you hopefully grow them out, have them be fertilized in small tanks, so that you can learn how to propagate fish.
Very
Fish
cool.
and animals.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Remind me the date again that this event is.
Our run for the reef is Saturday, April 1st.
April 1st.
That's not April Fool's Day. It is, but it's not an April Fool's joke. So it's just a couple weeks away.
Okay. Very good. Well, thank you again, Aletha.
Aletha, thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak about our nonprofit. It's really important for the community.
Absolutely. Yeah. Good for you guys for putting that on. That's great.
Thank you.
Well, thanks again for coming, and we'll be right back.